Hi guys, it's Miss Rachel, and today we're going to do an activity using a foil boat. We just use aluminum foil, sheet of aluminum foil, and fold it into a boat, and we're going to be using pennies as weights. And what we're going to do is, when you get your boat folded up, you're going to take your boat and you're going to sit it in your bathtub, or if it's pretty, you can do this outside in a bucket. Okay, now the first question is for my friends did the boat sink or float? It's floating, right? So next you saw the pennies in the first part of the video, and you're going to take the pennies and you're going to drop them into your boat. Once you have, here we go. We're going to take the first penny. Let's zoom in just a little bit. Oh, my boat is out of view. So I'm going to move my boat a little bit. So I'm going to take one penny and I'm going to drop it in the boat. Now the question is, did one penny make the boat sink or float? It's still floating. You are right. Now we're going to add another penny to it and see if the second penny is going to make it sink or is it still going to float. Okay, here we go. We're going to drop the other penny to it. Now, we have two pennies in our boat. Did it make it sink yet? No, it didn't make it sink yet. So we're going to add another penny, which I already have two pennies in there, and I put a third penny in with it. How many will that be, my friends? Did somebody say 3? You are correct. Let's see how many pennies are. See, we have 3 pennies in there right now. Did 3 pennies make it sink or float? You are right, it did not make it sink. So let's try another one. Right now we have 3, and I add another one to it. How many does that make? You're right, that makes 4. So far, let me zoom in. We have 4 pennies in the boat. Let's count them. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, but the other one you can't see, but there are 4 pennies in the boat. So let's add another one. So if we have 4 pennies in the boat and we add another one to it, makes how many? Did somebody say 5? Oh, you guys are really good. So let's drop another one in there. So right now we have 5 pennies in there. Is it getting lower in the water? I think it looks like it's getting lower. But it's still floating, isn't it? Yes, you're right. So let's take another one and drop another penny in there. That makes how many now? What comes after 5? Did I hear you say 6? You are right. Now, we're going to drop another one in there. And that makes how many? That makes 7. Let's zoom in and let's count the pennies and see how many pennies are in the boat. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pennies in there. Now we're going to add another one. So if we have 7 pennies in there and we add one more to it, how many does that make? Did I hear you say 8? That is right. That is 8 pennies. So let's go ahead. I had to zoom out. And let's go ahead and drop it in there. Ooh, it's getting lower in the water, isn't it, my friends? It is. So let's keep going. Right now we have 8. I'm going to drop another one in there. What comes after 8, my friends? 9. That's right. And let's do one more in there. That makes 9. And this makes 10. It's getting lower in the water, isn't it, my friends? This makes 11 now. Well, look. Keep going. You can keep adding pennies to it. See how low it's getting into the water. Let's keep adding pennies to it. It's getting lower, isn't it? All right. Oh my goodness, it's getting lower. I don't know. Let's see. Keep counting as we go. Oh, I missed it. Oh, well. Keep going. No. Oh, no. There we go. I just used a handful of pennies, and it's still floating, isn't it? But it got lower in the water, didn't it? It did. So you can keep trying this activity until you make it sink. Or what you can do is you can try other stuff. Build a Lego boat and see how well the Lego boat holds with the pennies in it. You can do Lego boat versus the aluminum foil boat. But there is endless possibilities on this thing. You all have a great day.